Hold up. We got a new version.
Oh, yeah. Gather around if you able, we the knights at a round table. This that underground gutter, that butter before the label. No water down sound, if you drown, that's cause the flow heavy. Hit you with the views on rhythm and blues, no Reggie. Everything potent when spoken word emerge. Bars too light, you cannot submerge. Gotta bring that hard rock where they drop and move earth. Blow back trees, clearing the land for new turf. Cake without icing, thunder without lightning. Delivery and presence, essence, they all tied in. Trident like Poseidon when I'm out there making waves. So you gonna need a hydrant if you trying to set a blaze. Wordplay on javelin. Okay, we on the road, so watch out when we barrel in. MCs battling, trying to see who's best. Winner looking in the crowd, trying to see who's next. Gotta fly, sit up high like the eagle's nest. Bars sharp as a blade. Be careful, they might slay you. On guard, bring your sword when you come to the knight's table. Yeah.
What's going on? We're back. We're on another Wednesday. Nights at the round table. We short a couple of members today, so it's we doing what you call this a group thing. We're gonna tag each other in on this subject today. But first, I'm gonna start it off with I want to give a shout out to my man Blue Benji Blaze for killing our little intro, our new intro now, yo. If you
Blaze, that sounds like some good weed.
Listen, hey, yo, check my man out. He has a little EP on Apple Music. Like I said, his name is Blue Benji Blaze. Carpe Diem. Check him out on Apple Music. Like I say, he got his EP. Support him. I mean, like, hey, we out here trying to support each other. Like I said, I like the fact that he came through in the clutch in the last 24. Just I hit this man up the other day and he finished it like less than 24. Like I said, check him out. You'll hear it again at the end. We got a new intro, no more instrumental. We got somebody spit some bars. Hey, I respect this gangster
because you other rappers was scared
to get money. I mean, it was a little measly, $300-$400, but. I mean, I guess nobody didn't want the little extra change to get to the kids or whatever,
Everybody a rapper till the money go up.
Yep. Hey, with the Fat Joe say on his yesterday price ain't tomorrow's price.
It's going up, my boy. Listen, we see you, Blue Benji.
Yeah. Like I said, because once we start having these parties, I don't want to hear nothing because you know what I'm saying. We want you to get in at the ground from the ground. And then when we start going up, you part of the team. That's how we do. That's how the stocks go. You want to get them when they low, because when they start getting high, you can't afford to pay them. So I mean, you gotta get on this 119 media group, movement and Nights at the Round Table because we trying to get it. Hey, like I said, we short members today, but that don't stop the train.
Jordan and Pippen is takeover mode.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about.
We here.
Hey, go ahead and introduce yourself.
It's Big Lucky Luciano. You hear me? Respect the youth.
Hey, you know how I always say my name is T. I'm the host, also known as Tori, also known as DJ Not Famous. I'm not trying to get no gigs, man. I'm just in the house, man. I'm in the house playing music. That's why I'm not famous. But hey, if something come through, I'll take the little money. Like I say, I got kids, so I'm trying to start them out early. Today's topic, man, we gonna touch on some stuff, something that also part of the hip hop game. Like, actually, it kind of related to the intro. Like, we got somebody to make us a beat, then we found somebody to rap over it. But today we're gonna talk about the producers and the beat makers. I mean, hey, that's part of the game. Like I said, I love music, so I listen to everything. Luch, man, what's your definition of a producer, man? How you define a producer? That's what we're gonna start out with.
The producer, to me, that's somebody that puts the polish on the song. Like, that's somebody that pulls it all together. Because you can have a great song, but if you got a bad producer, it's never gonna come out right. You feel what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
the
definitely.
producer holds the song together. He brings the parts. You know what I'm saying? Like you gotta have that type of an ear, and everybody can't be a producer.
All right, so look, I'm gonna read something. This was, I did the little homework. I'm gonna tell you how they define the producer. They said a music producer or a record producer is a recording project creative and technical leader, commanding studio time, coaching artists, and in popular genres typically creates the song very sound and structure. So that's what is a producer is. Now, I'm gonna give you the list of producers that I found, and these are the ones they considered the top producers currently right now still, or if not, wasn't too far removed.
Hold up. Let me guess a couple.
Okay.
Let me see, because I'm tapped in with a lot of music. I listen to music heavy. So there's a couple names that I feel like if they not up there, we're gonna have a problem.
Okay.
I'm gonna say Hitmaker. Hitmaker should be up there somewhere.
Okay.
I think Pharrell and Timbaland would have been up there. I don't know if they would still be classified as up there, but Pharrell and Timbaland should be somewhere up there.
Yeah, Timbaland's up here, Neptune. So yeah,
okay.
That's Pharrell. Yep.
Metro Boomin 100% birthed most of the sound that comes out of Atlanta. So Metro Boomin should be up there. Mike Zombie.
I ain't see his name on the thing that I googled, but it's right up there.
So for the most part, the other ones that I named, they up there though.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. The first few names.
I'm about to say Hitmaker, and all of them boys should definitely be up. Hitmaker. I don't know if a lot of people know who he is. He's the one that just did Nas, The King Disease.
Yeah,
he did that one and part of the first one, if I'm not mistaken. But I know he did most of the whole second one.
Yeah,
he's fire. Hitmaker is the truth.
You talking about Hitmaker? Dude, that used to be Young Burge, the rapper. Yes. Okay, yeah, definitely. He's definitely in his bag right now. New person. Yeah. Can't call him Young Burge no more. You can't call him. That ain't
the Young Burge price right there.
Nah. Young Burge the rapper. But the producer,
say, he was ass. He was ass as a rapper. As a producer, bro, is different. He's fire.
Yeah, definitely. So I'm gonna go through them real quick. So the ones that came up, Kanye, Dr. Dre, DJ Premier, RZA, Jay Dilla, Pete Rock, Timbaland, Rick Rubin, Neptunes, Q-Tip, Alchemist, Marley Marl, Just Blaze, DJ Quick, Knife Wonder, and then the ones that you already mentioned.
How did I forget?
Yeah, but
it's some of the ones I'm like, how did I forget? Alchemist?
Yeah, listen, there's a lot of producers out there. My thing is this: do you think producers get enough recognition right now? I mean, or as they should, any type of way?
Right now, yeah,
because
right now. Yes, I think for a minute nobody really cared who the producer of the song was, but now I think with them having so much personality, like people like certain producers and go listen to the song because of who produced the song. Now, like you get what I'm saying? Like some producers just have that personality and they have the track record to where it's like I want to know what he did. You get what I'm saying? But for a while it wasn't like that.
And then plus they mention themselves in the music now. You know what I mean?
The tag. Listen,
yeah.
But there's a zombie on a track like that. You get what I'm saying? Like the certain tags just hold more weight than others do.
But ain't that the old school Diddy way though? Like dancing all in the video and all.
Facts. Listen, Diddy might be the biggest producer ever, bro. What?
Yeah, and he was all in the videos and everything. And now
you knew who he was.
Yeah, and now the producers got their tag on the song. Like you ain't gonna hear his name first before you hear the artist.
The producers be having more money than the rappers now.
Yeah,
some of them producers be more famous than the rappers.
Hey, you gotta go get it where you can get it, man. If I could ever do it, man, I definitely would do it. Shoot, I wish, man. I wish I had that talent, man. I mean, I love music, but that's not the talent I have. Like, I don't have the let me see, the knowledge to know how to arrange certain stuff and put it certain way to give it that. Yeah, to give it that. What's saying? Like, I love it. And I can't say that. I can tell you. Give you my critique and say it was fire or not like that, but to like arrange it and say, oh, you should put that there.
And that's the thing about a producer, bro. Like, cause a producer could walk in on a song that you ain't even start the song yet, but they just know the direction. Like they can build the song from the ground up. I know where I want this beat to go. I know when I want it to fall off and when to put this part here. Like that's a talent, and people don't like recognize that as a talent. Just like rapping, everybody can't rap. Yeah. Everybody can't construct a song. the way the Diddy's and the Dre's and all of them Alchemists and all, like everybody can't construct an entire song from nothing. You know what I'm saying? Like some people take a beat and then you just add your little spiff to it. No, like you really built the beat. You really built where the chorus is gonna go, where it's gonna drag off from, where you put your first, what the first verse start at, like where to put the bridge at, like that matters. Like, and everybody can't do that. Yeah,
you're right. I mean, so many producers out here that don't get their, probably don't get their shine because they might not have that tag and stuff out there now, but it's something out there you might be like, dang, I wonder who made this and who put this together and who arranged this. And it's crazy, just like you said, if to have that talent to be able to walk in and you hear something like, hold up, let's change that. Because if you look at some of the biopics when they were saying how Diddy used to come in with a big session and tell him certain things, basically like when he gave him Juicy, you know what I mean? Like, how nobody would have saw that working. Yeah.
Who but Diddy?
Yeah. You know what I mean?
And that right now to this day, that's probably considered one of the most iconic songs ever.
Yeah.
I don't care how old you is.
Yeah.
I think I was like 2 or 3 when that song came out, maybe 2. I know every word to Juicy. Yeah. Most people I know every word to Juicy.
Yeah. And like I said,
you know that when you hear it, like you can't mistake that for nothing else. You know it when you hear it.
And even nobody would have said
yes to that.
Even though it was a sample,
but like who would have thought that sample would have worked?
Yeah, like I said, this is just that.
Diddy took all the R&B, like, because even with sampling, we just to call back to one of the first podcasts I was ever on with y'all.
Yeah,
when we talked about sampling, that's a skill in itself to know how to sample something. A lot of songs get sampled and it's trash because the right producer didn't do it.
Yeah.
Diddy can take anything and sample it the right way. Yeah. That's a skill.
Yes, definitely.
He is skilled in that way.
Yes.
Dre is that way similar too.
Yeah.
Like their ability to sample some stuff, like take the bass. Like, how do you think about taking the bass line out of a song? Most people don't even listen or hear the bass line in the song, but you were smart enough to go, I'm going to strip the bass line of this. I'm going to take this whole song, strip it down to the bare minimum, and I'm going to put this over here. And boom, that's a skill that a lot of people will never understand.
Yeah, you're right. And you know what? And it was so crazy. I just finished listening to a EP from Fat Joe, Cool and Dre, and DJ Drama. And Cool and Dre did, he did that to a couple of samples. Like all the samples was like, what would Big do that
was fire
right. Yeah. He sampled a lot of stuff. And that Demon Girl, that's a yo, I was like, this is crazy. I said Cool and Dre did that right there with that. Like, and then and I was in the car rocking like, okay, you doing it. So like I said, producers, like I said, they're getting their shine now, like I said, because they doing the Diddy thing. They all in the videos. They got their tags, so they getting what's name. But I know back in the day, they really was like, you wouldn't know who arranged this song or did that unless you.
But now you have people like DJ Drama, DJ Envy, DJ Khaled. You have people like that who are artists now. Mm-hmm. DJ Khaled ain't never rapped ever in his life. Mm-hmm. DJ Khaled got like 4 albums, all of them successful.
Yeah.
And it was you just produced on all of them. That's really all he did was produce them and then add himself to the song.
Yep.
DJ Khaled featuring such and such and such.
Yeah.
Ain't say nothing but we the best.
Yeah.
We winning. Like that's it.
Mm-hmm.
But he produced it. Like who else could get those people on the song? And it wasn't just about the names.
Yeah,
he got big names, but every song it worked. Like the people, where they go, who verse comes first, who best compliments who. That again, that's a skill to have that ear to know where everyone goes on that song to maximize everybody's verse.
Definitely.
All his songs hit that drop. Every album he did, it dropped, and it was amazing. That's a skill. Everybody can't get up there and do that. Everybody can't be a DJ Khaled.
Yeah, you're right. Do you think a producer and a beat maker should be one and the same?
It usually is. Like a lot of times, the best. I'm gonna say that. I can't say everybody. The best producers usually make the beat for the most part. Like Zombie on the Track, Metro Boomin, and a lot of people that I named. For the most part, they make the beat. The beat is theirs. That's to me, from being in the studio, that's the best way to do it because nobody is going to know what to do with your beat the way you know what to do with your beat.
But but you had some instances. Did you hear the Nori story about when Swiss gave him that beat? He gave him, I forgot how it went. He gave him a beat, and Nori was in the studio with somebody. I can't try to think who it was. I want to say it was Nature. So he was with somebody, right?
Yeah.
So he was in there, and they had played. It was about to play the beat, and what's the name kept looping the intro and was like, just use the intro, don't use the beat. And he made a whole song off that, just off the intro. And then when Swiss heard it, he was upset. Like, yo, I took the time to make this beat.
Whole beat for you, and you just looped the intro, nigga.
Yeah, and it was a hit. I mean,
it's a different ear though.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So it's like, he probably had a specific image on what he thought that beat was going to be for, or what it was going to do.
Yeah,
a lot of people don't, like a lot of producers, like a lot of rappers that I've seen. Because nowadays a lot of people don't write it. Like it's just go in and you just start rapping. Yeah. So for that, it's like, okay, that beat was not tailor made for me, but my verse was tailor made for the beat. Yeah. Back then, for the most part, a lot of the rappers, they already had stuff in their notepad, and you just, I play a beat. Let me see if this goes to a beat. Yeah. You get what I'm saying? Like a lot of people already, like I think that's one of the major differences about how songs are made now and then. Now, the producers before was just bringing in beat packs. Yeah. Like a lot of people might not know what a beat pack is, but a lot of them just bring in a beat pack and you already have 3, 4, 5 songs already in a notepad. Now you just looking for a beat to fit what you already got. Yeah. Now it's not like that. Now it's, okay, I have this beat. I play it. We're going to listen to this beat 7 different times, 8 different times. I'm going to the booth now, and now I'm just going to write. Or now I'm gonna rap to this beat. Yeah. So now the beats are the verses are more tailor made for the beat now. Yeah. Instead of it being the reverse where the beat has to now try to fit a song that wasn't meant for it, or the rapper has to now put his song into a beat now. That's why I think now the ability to ride the beat is a little bit easier because you're rapping to that beat. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. Because for the most part, a lot of y'all verses, bro, it could have been 7 different beats that could have went to that song. I think that's where it kind of changes now. Niggas not walking around with beat packs no more. I got you. All right, cool. I'm about to make this beat for you. Or I'm about to make this beat and you come show me what you could do on this beat. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I think the downside to that is now there aren't really a lot of iconic beats.
You're right. I mean, if you think about it, a prime example is our intro. I mean, we had somebody else make the beat, and then, a man, Blue. What's his name again? I know about something else. I want to say his government name, so I want to say his artist name. My back. Blaze. Blue Benji Blaze. So Blue Benji Blaze. He, like I said, he don't know the person that made the beat. So when I sent it to him, he basically he listened to it and whatever, and he wrote. He tailor-made his lyrics to the beat. So
that's why he flows so smooth with it. It flows real smooth because you have to tailor make your verse for what you rapping on. Yeah. Like I said,
it's not like that. Yeah, shout out to him again, man. Like I said, check out his EP on Apple Music. Like I said, Blue Benji Blaze. Like I said, I know his government. I want to shout out his government, so I'm gonna leave it as that. But I got a question though. Do people still put beats on like SoundCloud so they can try to shop them? Shop them beats.
100%. So if you type an instrumental on YouTube right now, it's 7 billion beats. It's a million different beats, and just they got their email inside the bio, and you can go to purchase their beats. It's a couple different websites. Also, we ain't sponsored by them, so I ain't saying their names.
Oh, that's what's up.
But it's a couple different like websites and apps that people upload their beats to, and you can buy it off there.
So then they're not considered a producer no more. They just considered the beat maker, and then they have
to because a lot of people aren't going in the studio to doing that now.
Yeah. So like I said, so there is kind of a difference in that case. I mean, I guess like I said, producing, producers now are making totally the whole total package, but then you got some people that's beat makers that sell out. Because I remember when I was going on SoundCloud a lot, like listen to like Unsigned Hype and all that stuff, people like that, and I saw people like saying, "Listen, I'm selling my beats," and I would listen to them. Like I said, definitely not an artist, but I just wanted to hear and see like if anything. And I know a few of them kind of blew off for SoundCloud and stuff like that, right?
This whole era now, if I'm not mistaken, well, It's not the YouTube era no more. It was the SoundCloud era. For a while, the Fetty Waps, the Lil Uzis, the Chance the Rappers, like a lot of them came from SoundCloud.
Okay.
And that's what it was called. The mumble rappers it was the SoundCloud era.
Yeah.
All of them, for the most part, got their biggest buzz off SoundCloud.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, that's what I thought. Because I know I seen a lot of stuff on SoundCloud, especially about beats and stuff, and I was like, okay, that's different. So I mean, hey, got to get it how you could get it. You know what I mean? I ain't mad at you. Like I said, get your money. I definitely ain't stopping nobody from getting their dough. If I can help out a little bit just by promoting or supporting, I'm definitely going to do it. So since we're going to, we talking producers and beats, what's your favorite all-time beat that you heard? Like, I mean, on a track. I mean, I don't care. Listen, I don't care if the artist was whack. You just heard the track like, dang, I know my artist with a body that, or some top tier rapper with a body that.
Wow, you got me with that one. Hold on.
I'm telling you, man, it's so many out there.
But what's crazy?
Yeah.
If I got about a couple of them in my head right now, none of them will be new. It's been a while since I heard a new beat that was like so crazy to where it's like, yo, you hear the beat though. Like you only get that. I don't know. I ain't get that feeling no more. But I gotta say grinding.
Okay.
Grinding just like
I heard you speak about that before. He says, yeah, we spoke about that outside the podcast one time. Yeah.
Grinding for me.
Yeah.
Is what Juicy was for you to an extent.
Yeah.
Grinding was middle school element like that. Like niggas never even liked the clips. You don't rap their verse.
Yeah.
But niggas was in the lunchroom. You was at football practice, basketball practice, wherever you was at. If there was a wall, if there was a table, you were trying to do the grinding beat. Everybody was trying to do that beat. If you've never heard the song and I go, you know it. You know it off the dribble. You don't know a word to this song, but if I start the grinding beat, you know exactly how to finish it.
Yeah.
To me, that beat might be the most famous beat to me because that's the most unrecognized. I can hear that down the hall around the corner. I'm gonna know that beat off the rip. You get what I'm saying? Like that beat hold that type of weight for me. That one and Juicy, of course. Okay. Because there's something about the Juicy that's just so fly. Like that shit was just the sample on that was so crazy. But to me, it would be them two. It would be grinding and Juicy.
For me, I'm gonna go a little older, and the only reason why I like it, I think it just does something to me. It's a KRS when that Black Cop. You heard that song Black Cop?
Yes.
Yes. Listen.
Yes, I did.
Yo, when that track come on, I was like, oh my God. And I for some reason I could hear 1 million people go on that track, and I think they're still ripping the same way. I still think they'll like somebody else will probably do it a different way or whatever like that.
I think that's the best beats. The best beats are the ones like, and that's when you have a crazy beat.
Yeah.
When every artist tries to redo that beat. Yeah. Because it's been a couple of those. It's been a couple of those beats where it's like everybody got a remix to this shit. Yeah. Like who didn't put a verse to this beat
or freestyle over it?
Yeah,
or
like
exactly.
Like, because and not that just off on the tangent. I think I missed that the most in hip hop was the mixtape era, where it wasn't about original songs. Your mixtapes never had original songs. Nope. It was about taking another nigga beat and killing it. I forgot who it was somebody. I forgot who had it, but they had a whole like series of mixtapes, and I think it was called Snatch Your Beats or Take Your Beats or whatever like that. And it was just whatever beat was hot that year or that time, and he was ripping them. Lil Wayne. Okay, I'm bugging. Lil Wayne had that whole mixtape run. The Droughts was just all other people's beats. I missed that about it. Yeah. When 50 first came out, it was all everybody else's beats. I'm gonna rap over it better than you. Yeah, you get what I'm saying? Like I think I missed that the most.
And you know what's crazy? I remember Ice Cube did that back in the day, Jacking the Beats.
Facts.
He did,
Facts.
He was like the original. Yeah, he did that before the first time. Like that was definitely
Jacking for Beats.
Yeah, yep. He was like that was crazy. I got a question. Like people might hate me for this, but do you think All About the Benjamins beat was fire, or you just think the people that was on the track made it fire, made the beat fire?
I think it was a lot of things that went into that. Like the beat is a good beat. It's not a trash beat. Like I still think that's a good beat. It's not amazing to me. I think it was a good beat. I think the moment and the rappers on it at the moment made it what it was though.
Yeah.
But nah, like if you take all of that out of that, I don't think that becomes one of his iconic beats. I think a lot of things went into making it that though.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. Because I was thinking like every time I hear about the Benjamins, like I hear the instrument, I'm like, oh, this is tough, but it ain't.
No, it ain't that. It ain't that. It don't give you that feel.
But you start thinking about the artist that's on it. You know what I mean? You got the Locks, you got
exactly.
Kim,
like you had some hitters on that. Biggie, Lil C. Like you had some hitters on it. Like people really was like, oh, that's because of the moment. Like you know what I'm saying? I don't think it was like all that.
Then they put a surprise verse of Biggie on there. He was already gone. So you know that's what made it hit differently. Hey, if you're in the chats or anything like that, you watching, man, you know, you got any questions or any comments, you know, type them in the chats and we'll see them. And, you know, I'll definitely read them out and whatever the situation is. But hey, like, so like, I don't know how many other songs can you think of that had like, that people think it was a good beat, but I think the artist made it better.
Tupac, Dre, the West Coast beat.
Which one is that?
It was the first one that they did.
Hold on.
California Love.
Yeah.
California Love or California. However,
I
forgot but you know what I'm talking about.
It was in the desert.
I don't think that was crazy.
Yeah. You don't think that's crazy?
I don't think that beat was that crazy. Tupac verse on it was fire.
Yeah.
But nah, I don't think that's one of them beats where it's just like take them off of it, take the moment out of it. That's not that crazy.
Yeah. I understand that. Now it was a beat that Dre made that I like that explosive beat. That what it was the song said it's called Explosive, and the beat he made it was like a you could tell it was like maybe a little sample, but like it had that West Coast feel. Like every time I hear that, I think it kind of felt that way.
And that, you know what? I don't know if it's just because I'm from Jersey.
Yeah,
I never was a huge fan of of the West Coast beats. Like some of them, because we realize like ours was always more of a gritty, underground type of a sound. Like West Coast beats always had a more of a upbeat, it's always like the coolest, like most laid back type of beat. And it's like, bro,
what about Snoop Drop It Like It's Hot? That was a Neptune produced beat though.
You know what's crazy though? I'm mad at myself because I know every word to that song.
So I'm not gonna say
like I just know it. Like I don't know the beat. Like I don't like if I heard it, of course I know it, but it's like the beat not what made me love that. Like, it was Snoop on it. Like Snoop really did murder that though. I got the rollie on my own and I'm pouring Sean. Like what? Nah, man's rolled that beat though, but nah, that beat was cool.
Yeah.
Nah.
Okay, see, so that's
Pharrell had some ones though.
Yeah,
Pharrell got some beats that's like, damn.
Yeah,
I still think Grinding his best beat he ever put.
Okay,
ever.
All right. So since we gonna go there, all right. So I'm gonna mention a couple of producers. You tell me which one you think was the best produced song or beat, whatever you want to say about it. Kanye West.
Oh nah, you can't do that.
Yo, that is. Come on, man, because he got some, and then he got.
Do you not know who Kanye is? Listen, all the shit that I talk about Kanye as a rapper, Kanye as a producer is different. He's produced for Jay-Z, for some of Drake's projects, for his Kid Cudi's, Travis Scott, some of the biggest artists in the world, he's done for them. So it's like
so you can't nail down one.
No,
one is a favorite.
No, like that Watch the Throne album, oldest, No Church in the Wild. What?
And that's where I was gonna go with mine.
Like it's like, son, No Church in the Wild is crazy.
Yeah,
Otis was crazy. Like niggas in Paris, like that whole like you can say, okay, you see what I'm saying? Like it would be so impossible to just because then you would have to say, all right, cool. If we're gonna say Kanye, it's like, all right. What era Kanye is we going for? Yeah, we going for the rock Kanye. We going for College Dropout, the beginning Kanye. We going for the rock nation with Rihanna Kanye. Like where we pointed out, like because all of the lights with Rihanna, crazy. Yeah, Jesus Walks.
Yeah,
what era Kanye is we going for?
It's a lot. That's why I threw the question out there. I know kind of
Kanye crazy. That's hard. That's a hard one, bro.
You know how I do. I try to ruffle the feathers of the table, man. I mean, it's only us two today, so I gotta go there. All right. So what about Dre?
Dre,
You got a favorite beat that you heard? It wasn't that you thought?
Not really, because I mean, a lot of his stuff that he did with 50 was cool. Some of the stuff he did for the game was cool, but it was like, I don't have a favorite. Like, I never was a big enough fan of Dre to call a favorite of anything he did. Like, I never was a big, because I was Eazy fan. I never was a Death Row person. I never was a big fan of any of them, honestly. I wasn't even a fan of the young Snoop. I'm a fan of older Snoop Dogg.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I never was the big West Coast person.
Okay.
So for Dre, is like, you got a couple of things that I like In the Club, I still think is so crazy to me.
Yeah.
I would still listen to In the Club right now. That's still hard to me. You know what I'm saying? Like, some of the shit he did on 50's first album, I think was crazy.
Yeah, he definitely did that. And I heard some tracks he did on a couple of Eminem albums too that I felt that he was early ones. That was definitely fire. I can't think, per se on point like that. What about DJ Premier? You heard any Premier tracks? Now you gotta go back if you do a DJ.
That's
Premier,
what I'm about to say.
Yeah,
DJ Premier, not one of those DJs where he didn't have it. It wasn't a tag on it. It wasn't like So for you to know it was him, you had to be tapped in with who he was. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of songs right now that a lot of people don't even know that DJ Premier did.
Yeah.
Cause he's low key, like he's not one of those DJ Khaled's.
He's older. He's older.
Yeah, like he don't have a tag on it, so I don't even know. We would have to go way back because he birthed the whole early, like not early, but late '90s to me. Yeah, a lot of his doings was not.
He was a gangstar. What's the name rapper? Like he did a lot of gangstar. It was definitely some beats that he did for gangstar. I definitely like. I can't pinpoint the name of the songs off the top of my head.
He did some fabulous beats. And that was crazy.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I don't know this next producer. I don't know how much he produced like for other people, but he did have some tracks for RZA.
Who?
RZA for WuTang. He had some.
The thing is, like, he was another person where you don't know a lot of RZA work. You know his WuTang work.
Yeah,
you know him from WuTang, so you know he tapped in on all the WuTang stuff.
Yeah,
but it's like, I don't really know what he did outside of WuTang for other people.
Yeah, and
he's another person. He didn't have a tag or none of that. So you couldn't identify, and he didn't have a certain style. Yeah, so you couldn't just pinpoint that. That's a RZA. Yeah. Like Neptune's, Pharrell. Like you kind of know. Yeah, you hear the little alien. Like you hear a certain sound on a lot of Neptune beats where you know that's a Neptune beat. Mm-hmm. RZA don't have that. Like there's no box for RZA. So you really can't pinpoint where or what he touched on except for the Wu-Tang stuff. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of that shit was fire though.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the Wu-Tang stuff, I don't even think was the beats. A lot of it was just, these niggas can really rap in here. Yeah. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of that was that. It wasn't really the beats for a lot of the Wu-Tang stuff though.
Yeah. But
like, did he do Cream?
Yeah, he did. I think he did that whole first album.
Cream is crazy. Yeah. Cream, if we would have to put in a favorite, then Cream would be it.
RZA did a lot of stuff. Let me see who else up here. It's not too old. We already spoke kind of about. All right, Timbaland. He did, and it's crazy because him and his stuff. Yeah, he did. I mean, he went different. Went to different genres too, man. He did R&B. He did a lot of stuff. He did.
I think his best stuff was in R&B though. Yeah. To me, Timbaland's best beats were in R&B. Like what he did with Aaliyah, like all of them,
Missy's,
the Missy beats. Like him and Missy was different together, bro. Yeah. Like,
and that's so crazy. I just saw something about Missy when she had posted something on Instagram and she was like, she said I was in 2030 back in, I think 2000 or 1999. Was it because he was doing videos and stuff? And then they had played the track behind it. And I was like, yo,
Missy was way ahead of her time. Yeah. Way ahead of her drum. Mm-hmm. Like like all that creative shit. She was, I think, if I'm gonna give Missy any title, I would say Missy Elliott was the most creative female rapper ever. Yes. Period. Hands down. Yes. I can't say she was the best lyrically, but as far as a creative, as an artist, Missy Elliott hands down better than all of their ass.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
her beats was crazy. The beats that Timbaland did with her was crazy, bro.
Yeah, he definitely laced. I mean, they can't say he did some whole beats too.
Factual.
Listen. He did some whole beats. You were like,
that's my thing. Is like, Timbaland is like, but I still think like his best work to me was with Missy and the R&B joints that he did. Like he did a lot of R&B shit. Like and then the stuff he did with Justin Timberlake.
Yeah.
Bro, like, he turned Justin Timberlake into a whole R&B star, bro. Like, stop playing. Timberlake was one of them.
All right, so we're gonna do a versus. So we're gonna start like this. Since we talking about Timberland and he always go against his buddy Swiss. Who you pick is the better?
Timberland or Swiss?
Yeah,
I like Swiss better. But I think as far as a catalog, Swiss can't fuck with Timberland.
True.
I don't think he can.
Why?
Because I think Timberland's is so much more diverse. Timberland has more hits than Swiss, period. Not a debate. As far as record chart topping hits, he has more. Because you got to think he did a lot of the Spanish shit. Yeah. He did a couple of Black Eyed Peas things. He did the
Nelly Furtado.
Yeah. He did a lot of what was the dude? Flow Rider joints that went over. Yeah. And it wasn't big here, but it was big there. The numbers added up to it. You know what I'm saying? Swiss, for me, his best era was
the 90s,
the early 90s,
Rough Riders.
2000s. Him and Rough Riders it goes hand in hand to me.
And Jay-Z,
he did a lot of other stuff. Don't get me wrong. Yeah. He did a lot of other stuff, but it'll never be that. Like it'll never be the Rough Riders anthem, all of that. Like that's crazy to me. Like that's his best work was what he did with them. So that resonates with me more. Yes, but if I would have to say numbers and as far as diversity and all of that, Timberland hands down.
Okay.
Cause the ones he throw on the Malia tracks, man. What you finna do? He throw Rock the Boat on, bro. Like, come on.
Yeah, it was so crazy. I did a Rihanna and Rock the Boat blend. I sampled that.
I know that was crazy.
Ooh, I played that in here one time, and he was like, "Oh, you did." It's like that's kind of seamless. And I was like, "Yeah." So that's like, I mean, those went together so perfectly. I mean, I've been trying my best to get my skills up just in case
that's another skill though.
Just in case I get that call one day that's like, "Oh, we're gonna pay you." Oh, okay. Whatever.
And that's another skill though. Blending, and they don't do it like they do it like they used to. But blends used to be. That's all you heard at any block party, any type of function. It was a blend, and it was going stupid.
Hey, shameless plug. Check out my boy DJ Flex, man. Listen, Mixcloud. He got all the blends. This dude could blend. He was even in a blend battle up in NYC. That I mean, I'm gonna be biased. I think he won, but hey, He lost, but he still did his thing. Check him out. Shameless plug. DJ Flex, man. Mixcloud. Check out this every Wednesday. He comes on before us. So hey, whatever. He definitely that's definitely a mix. I mean, a missing art. That's the era we come from.
I found a couple of them now. Like that's like me and my girl was listening to it heavy. I'm talking about on repeat. It was a couple of new ones that came out. It was like, yo, it just. Yeah. A blend puts you in a totally different vibe, bro. Like, especially when they get a R&B singer over a hip hop beat.
Yeah. Yes.
Like Monica, one of them days over, like that blend was crazy. I don't know if you remember which one I'm talking about.
I think I kind of heard. I heard a few was, and I think DJ Flexman did that too. Hey, Ted Smooth, DJ Big L from past year. Like I said, those things, is something different, man. Especially for the hood. You from the hood? That's the what? Yeah, it hits something different.
You know what I realized though? A lot. It's not really blending. Ain't really a worldwide thing. Like
what? I'm gonna tell you what it is. It's a different name. They call it a mashup, and we call it blending. Yeah. You know what I mean? Their mashup is because they mashing two songs together, and we call it blending because they're actually putting the artist over a different beat. Like I said, it's some beat, just like rappers freestyling over beats. Yeah, that's fire. Same thing that a DJ does. They take that acapella of somebody and put over a fire.
That's another skill though, like to just know how to blend. Like, how do you hear that R&B singer and just know she about to be fire over this? Boom, like, what?
Because what it is, it's all about timing. Like it's a study. It's a study. Like me DJing, like I said, I love music so much. So I listen to so much music, and I'll be thinking like, yo, well, let's go. And then I hear other DJs listening. I was like, yo, maybe that's a banging acapella, but I think they go better over this beat. And then I do that. And then if I hear them, then I might try to throw two beats on the song. Like I said. That's another reason why I like DJ Flex, man. He'll do a two beat to one acapella. That's crazy. Yeah. Like I don't have that skill yet.
To flow it through seamless. That's crazy. Yo,
bro. He definitely
can't do that.
Yeah, he definitely can't do that. Like I said, so like and that actually goes on to my next question. Do you think all DJs could become a producer?
No. Because at the end of the day, and just like I feel like every producer can't be a DJ, can't be
a DJ.
A DJ. Like it's a certain ear that has to go from with a DJ. I think DJs is more so you have to have the ear to control the room. Mm-hmm. That's more so your thing. Yeah. As a producer, I feel like you have to have the ear to construct an entire song. That's two totally different skills. It's one muscle, but it's two totally different muscles. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. All of it to me is in the arm, but that's a tricep and a bicep, my boy. You working that out two totally different ways when you doing what you're doing. You get what I'm saying? Yeah. That's why I was like, it's different when you find somebody that can be both. Yeah. But now it's like you say DJ Khaled, he's not DJing shit. He's a producer. I have never seen it behind the turntable. I'm not gonna lie. But he really did the DJ. Yeah, in Miami. I know that's the but it's like no, he's not. Yeah, probably not doing. Yeah, that is the producer. He ain't DJing shit in 20 years. That's DJ. That's his first song. That
DJ money ain't like that producer money. So hey,
DJ Envy, DJ Drama. Yeah, a lot of these niggas still got that name DJ. Yeah.
Listen, like I said, that DJ money ain't like that producer money. Or that beat making money. It definitely ain't like that. Nah,
you still get you still make money off that song once it goes out as a producer.
Yeah.
As a producer, like once the song goes, that's still coming back. You get a Grammy off that song. We got a Grammy off that song, bro. No, we got an award off that song.
Definitely. Another versus Kanye versus Pharrell.
Pharrell has more iconic stuff, but I think depending on how many songs we go, because Pharrell got some shit. Yeah. That Excuse Me Miss with Jay-Z. Yeah. The shit he did for Snoop. That when we're talking about like Pharrell got some shit. But it's like Kanye birthed like a whole generation. So to me, Kanye West music would sit more because that's where I come from. Yeah. But I think Pharrell just got too many iconic songs, like songs that everybody know. Pharrell did. You know what I'm saying? So it would be hard to go up against him. But he got more flops than Kanye. I know that much. Like he got a lot of good ones, but he got a lot of flops too. Mm. But that would be a hard versus. Yeah. It will come down to preference. And it will come down to age, I think. Yeah, which songs resonate more with you? I think that's how that versus will go for real.
Yeah, that like I said, man. I wish I had that talent, man. What's the name? And it kind of goes to my next question. Did you ever try to make a beat?
Yes.
How did it go?
Terribly.
No. Like, what was your whole? What was your whole progression of trying to make the beat? What did you do?
I spent like 3 months trying to make you know how like, cause it was beatboxing for me first. That's where I tried to learn it first. Yeah. Do you know how like when they make the beatbox, they have like a background song like, it took me so long to learn how to make the background sound with the beat. So I automatically started behind the 8 ball. I was terrible. Okay. But when I finally started like trying to make a beat, I have no hand-eye coordination making a beat. Like as far as with your hands, I'm terrible, bro. Okay. What? I can never. So then once I realized I couldn't do that, I tried to rap. I made one song. I still remember my verse. Like I to this day, it was probably like 10, literally like 10 or 11 years ago.
I said, look, we're gonna spin a block and I say that because I got an episode coming up about freestyling, and I hope the whole table here because we gonna put it. Yo, listen, I'm telling you, we got episode listen, we got a whole episode coming up soon about freestyling, and I want people at the table to see if they I want to see if they can spit something of a freestyle off the muscle.
Listen, everybody has tried to be a rapper. Yeah. So everybody has at some point written a verse. I don't care if you was 10, you wrote a verse before, nigga. Yeah. I just remember my shit word for word. Yeah. I thought that was the firest verse ever. I was 16. I was in military school, and we was on. I remember. I'll never forget it, bro. I was 16 in military school, and we got in trouble. We couldn't leave out. So we was just all talking about when we go see the girls. Like, when we go to school, we were going to see the girls. We was like, all right, cool. We going to sing it. Like, we going to make a song for them. It was the corniest shit ever. But we thought we were so fly making a song for them. What?
We all go through those phases, yo, in life. I ain't even gonna lie, but we all go through the phases. We do something, but like, yo, we gonna do this, and it's always we have to start out behind some females first. I ain't gonna even lie.
It's exactly what it was. Yeah, she had written a letter. Mm-hmm. First of all, it wasn't even my girl. If it was one of the dudes that we did the song with, his girl had written a letter talking about how some other dude that wasn't in trouble that got to see them was talking about like he could rap, whatever. So once he got the letter and found out that dude down there was rapping, it wasn't even to his girl. Yeah, he was just rapping.
Okay,
but in his mind, you rapping to my girl, so now I gotta rap. It was like, all right, well, we gonna rap with you then.
Yeah, that's what's up. That's what's up. Listen, I never tried to make a beat, but I was like, I had thought about it. I was like, dang, I wonder if I could make a beat, but I didn't know the progressions is how to start it. Nothing, anything, and especially back in my day. I mean, it ain't all the software out there now that you can do. I mean, you could do so much there's so much software out there that you can make a beat. You can loop into stuff and put stuff in there.
It's so much easier. Yeah. I promise you, it's so much easier. Now there's literally an app on your phone where you can that helps you separate. You turn your phone to the side, and it'll have it like and it'll have where you place the beat, where you place the drums, where you place the guitar. It's so much easier now. Like, so that's why everybody is a producer now. It's right there. Like, that's like I said, at the end of the day, that's why you see 2 billion beats on YouTube, but you don't see 2 billion producers. The air is still very much different. Yeah. But the beat, I think it's still hard to make it because it's hard to make it good or great. I'll say great because there's a lot of good beats, but it's unoriginal. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to make a grind and a juice. It's hard to make a beat original right now. That's just like, whoa. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But you can make a good beat.
You think that causes a problem because like it doesn't make it seem like every sound sounds the same? Like now you think about it, if you listen to the radio, you got songs that come out and got like at least the first 5 songs they play gonna have that hi-hat beat like that. That
I get what you're saying.
You know what I mean? So
I can't say it's a problem because at some point, remember when Kanye West came out with the 808s and Heartbreaks? Yeah, that was the beat. Like the 808s was so heavy. After that, every song sounded like that. Yeah, it was the same way when Dipset came out. Everybody was trying to ride that wave. Yeah, when it was DMX and them, everybody tried to ride that wave. Like whatever wave comes out that's big enough, music is gonna gravitate and it's gonna hold that wave until something else comes out. So I wouldn't say it's a problem because there's still a lot of original stuff. It's just to the masses, that's what's gonna be shown. It's gonna be what's popular. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. That's always how it is though. Like one sound is gonna always dominate for the most.
Hopefully that something original comes out and we be like, whoa, that's that changed the test time. And it might be already out there. Just like I said, it's probably getting overshadowed. For the most part, you know what I mean? It's probably something out there that someone probably produced. Like, hey, any of my listeners, you feel like you got something else out there, I'll play it, and it's we'll see. I mean, it's only our opinions and somebody else there. I promote anybody that want to put something out there that got a beat or got something out there that they want to do. Like I said, our intro, my cousin make, he don't even do that full time. He just do that off the whim. Like I called him like, yo, I want you to make a beat for me for my podcast. And he was like, cool, I'll make you something. He sent me 2 or 3 beats. Shout out to my cousin Laquan down in down in, I don't even know where he at no more. I think Sumter, Augusta, one of them, he down there somewhere. So shout out to him. He's somewhere down in the South. But shout out to him, man. Like I said, he made that beat. And like I said, now we got somebody rapping over it. And like I said, it's, and that's, to me, that's the original beat. I mean, it still got some elements of what's out there now, and just a little, little stuff. So people out there still making beats. But I mean,
what's really being original though? Like how many original rap has been around for 40, 50 years now? Yeah. Like how original are you really about to be right now? There can only be one brand new sound. It's 3,000 artists. Like, you get what I'm saying? So it's like you gonna be waiting for that new original, and then when it comes out, who's to say you can hear it? Yeah, the way we consume music now. Yeah,
so much content out there, man.
Friday the song comes out, by Wednesday nobody's really, it's just in rotation now. Yeah, it's before at a point, whatever music came out, if it came out on a Friday, by next Friday you were still listening to that. Yeah,
you said with a week. You said for a week. Yeah.
Before you even said whether or not you really fucked with it or whether or not you really liked it. Yeah, you had that whole album on repeat. Mm-hmm. When the last time you really got an album and listened to it for a full week? Come on, like you get what I'm saying? Like
new content coming in.
Nobody sits and like holds the music now. It's consumed so fast. That's why I feel like that's why we don't have classics in anything. We don't have classic beats right now. We don't have classic like music right now. Like nothing's classic anymore because nobody sits with it. Nothing sits long enough. You come out with a song in April. By July, it's like, all right, bro, you falling off. Like, damn, I just took over the world in April, bro. Yep. Nah, by July, my guy, you got to have something else because we going to forget about you.
Yep. And that's why
how I move now.
That's how people put out so much content. It's like crazy. And if you don't, it has to. You have to personally just like it so you could keep on repeating it. But to like actually go out there, it's not gonna happen. And then you might hear it like if you go to the right club, right spot, some DJ, and he touch on it because But
by the time the DJ, by the time the radio, by the time those entities get to it, it's kind of like. It's still a good song. Yeah, I don't want to hear this. Yeah. I've heard it already. I've played it on repeat for the last 3 days. It's good. That's over now. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, and then with YouTube, with Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, all of that, TikTok, the song is like once it's big, and you go 2 hours on social media, you done heard 13 people on their story, 15 people on their Snapchat, 7 people on their Instagram, 40 people on TikTok doing a dance to it. The song is done. Yep. By the time the weekend is over, you don't want to hear that shit no more. You done heard it all up and down your timeline for 3 days straight. It's over now.
And now to revert back to what you said earlier, like that's why we need people that come back and rap over that beat.
Facts.
You know what I mean? Somebody different new with that. Yeah. You know what I mean? Because then that pushes it even more. Like especially for the producer and the beat maker, that pushes it even more. We need that whole element to come back again. Like somebody say, "Oh, I wish I would have got that track. I'm gonna rap over that. I'm gonna make a mixtape."
Yeah, it's like you don't see that no more.
Nah, they not.
Like right now, it's not too many people that's really taking. I think the last person that everybody did that to was this dude named Spot 'em Got 'em. And I think it was called Beatbox.
Yeah.
Beatbox.
Yeah. He had different people coming on and rapping.
Everybody redid that beat, but that's not often no more. Yeah. The reason that was so big and was so crazy was because nobody's really doing that. Yeah. But that beat just resonated, and it was like, oh, I gotta jump on that.
Yeah, yep. I'm saying, and that needs to come back to a point. Dude, what's the name? And then, like I said, some people just need to drop out some mixtapes. I mean, it ain't gotta be a whole album. What's the name? Just drop a mixtape and make money.
But nowadays,
I mean, because you think about it, you still can make money off of mixtapes. Didn't Nicki Minaj even said that one time? She said she made money off a mixtape, more money off a mixtape before she put out her album. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying?
Drake did the same thing with the So Far Gone. Like, but it's like a lot of these young niggas, they don't tour anymore. Mm-hmm. A lot of them don't do touring, and that's where the money came from because your music was so fire that it allowed you to do a tour with your mixtape. That's where you made money off the mixtape at. A lot of the times now, because of the way licensing is and with music, and because back then nobody cared. The mixtape wasn't about making money unless you was hand to hand in your joint. You get what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. The mixtape wasn't about that. It was just about put something out until my next joint drop. Let the fans see me, hear me until my next joint come down. Mm-hmm. Now I can make a song in my room on my laptop with a microphone and in my Apple laptop. I don't need to stay engaged with the fans. I don't need to put out a mixtape because you can't stream it. Mm-hmm. You can't make money off the streams if your song was sampled or if the beat comes from somebody else. So it took that whole aspect out of it because now if you can't make money, don't nobody want to do it no more.
Yeah, you're right.
It's no longer, oh, that beat was fire. I like rapping. I'm going to do that now. A lot of people don't have that love for it no more.
How you feel about, this is another question about producers and beat makers. How you feel about them rapping?
I hate that. Like, I never tell nobody you can't do something, but it's like, bro, like you got a lane. Like, it's a reason, bro. It's a reason you was a producer first. Like stay there, bro. But I can't say that for everybody because there was some fire people. Like, I don't know if you remember the kid Speaker Knockers.
I heard the name.
He was from, if I'm not mistaken, he's from. If I misspeak, right in the chat. I believe he was from Colombia.
Okay.
He came out. He was selling beats off YouTube. Got the money off selling beats, and then he started rapping, and he went huge, blew all the way up. and he ended up dying from a heart attack from lean. If I'm not mistaken, it was a heart attack.
Okay.
But yeah, he was young as hell too. But he started off beats, and once he got his name and got the money up from doing beats, he transitioned to rapping, and he was really good. Like he was fire. That's not everybody. A lot of y'all can't rap. Your ear is where it is. But I think it's easier for a producer to rap. You get what I'm saying? I think it would be easy. I think it's easier for you to transition into rapping than it would be for a rapper to transition into producing.
Like Young Bird did it.
He was terrible at rapping. It was like he needed that transition. He was terrible, bro.
I wonder how that transition was though. Like you rapping, you mind you, did he make some of his beats for his songs?
If he did, it was terrible.
Okay, so I mean, hey,
that's I'm like. I think for the most part, I think he just had an ear for music.
Okay,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And when you have an ear for music, and you realize rapping isn't your lane, you find something else that is your lane. Like Hitmaker don't really make beats. Hitmaker is a producer for the most part.
But yeah,
he don't really make. He has a team that does the beats for him. He, for the most part, is a producer though.
He arranges, put that there, put that there, stuff like
so
that.
It's like that's his ear. He can make that happen. You saw it on Nas King Disease. Like the way he put a lot of that shit together was crazy. I don't think he need to ever touch a microphone and try to rap again though. That shit was terrible.
Is anybody else though? Is another rapper that became a producer? I don't think so.
Pharrell.
Yeah, Pharrell. Well, he wasn't a rapper first though.
He was a producer that turned into a rapper.
And
he actually had a couple good verses though. I'm not gonna shit on Pharrell though. Like Pharrell actually had a couple good verses where it was like, oh shit, that was nice.
I don't know. I gotta listen.
He had a couple good hooks.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say that. Pharrell had a couple good hooks.
Yeah,
him on that excuse me wasn't bad though.
Yeah, hooks definitely. I don't know about the rhymes. I gotta listen back to like.
Because a lot of his big songs are like poppy. Like that Happy John wasn't really like rapping. It was like some
R&B
poppy John.
Yeah,
Dre.
He wasn't a good rapper to me though.
Exactly. That's exactly what I'm saying.
But he kind of the type of person that he did start out rapping and then he started producing.
But that's the thing. He wasn't. He was a producer first. Remember, he put the songs together
for NWA.
He just jumped his big ass head on them shit and started trying to rap.
Yeah.
I don't know why he was doing that.
Yeah.
He was the producer though.
Yeah.
Remember, Eazy-E was the style, the flow, the money.
Yeah.
Dre was the writer.
No,
not Dre. Excuse me. Ice Cube was the writer.
Yeah.
Dre was just a producer. He mixed it all and put it all together. That was their roles. I don't know why this nigga kept trying to rap.
I think somebody ghostwrited for him though.
No, he was writing it, and it was terrible. You realize that it was somebody he was writing it himself because it was all terrible.
Even when he went at Easy,
terrible. That was Ghost Road. It wasn't terrible. It was okay. That shit was Ghost Road. All that shit he did with NWA when he was rapping, it was all ass. But he wrote that.
Oh man.
He wrote from the bottom of his heart. He thought he was rapping too.
Listen. And then what about the verses? What about the verses that he spit on?
With Eminem? No. None of those verses. Stop it! Like we're not about to act like them verses was good, bro. Eminem carried him in all of them songs.
Oh, I mean,
it was just a lot of their. Remember, all their songs were well, not all, but like 75% of the songs we know from them was like the back and forth shit.
Yeah.
No, he would come in and go, yo, M, you tripping? How you gonna do it? And we dipping. Eminem would come in there with some fire, like that's. Bro, I swear to God, that's how the verses went.
Yo, am I lying? No, you wasn't lying. You ain't lying. He was definitely that's how he was talking. Though it sounded like he was talking, like it wasn't really like rap. Yeah,
that's how he was with Tupac. Yeah. That's the same way he was with the Tupac verse, yo.
Yeah.
Yo, Pac. What?
His delivery was crazy. His delivery was like severely off. Yeah.
So it's like no matter what the beat was, Dre gonna deliver that shit the exact same way.
Yeah, but
every time. Bro.
So producing was his lane. Producing was his lane.
Yeah, amazing producer. Yeah, never rap again. That's why the Chronic ain't come out. That shit been what is the Chronic? That
no, that's called a Chronic. It's called
what is it called?
Damn, what's the name of that?
Detox is
Detox.
That shit that nigga been producing this shit for 17 years. Yeah. Detox ain't never coming out.
But I got a lot of Chronic. I was dope, but that's all the beats that he produced. He rapped on some stuff. Hey, some people feel like they can do it, man. I'm telling you, I guess when you get into something, you figure like if you're a rapper, you're like, yo, and you around beat makers and you around producers, like, oh, I can produce, I could do this, I could do that, and
that's like me hanging around a bunch of NBA players and going, yo, I could dunk. No, you can't, bro. Like, no, you can't. Like,
but we forgetting somebody that did all his beats and what's his name, and he made out of the mixtape, and he was a great rapper. J. Cole's. He produced most of his mixtapes. He produced most of his beats. He rapped and said that he said these beats is something that I made.
He don't make that good beats though.
No, it wasn't terrible.
Beats, but they do what they need to do.
Yeah.
But you realize that's why he had that stigma in the beginning of J. Cole Put You to Sleep.
Yeah.
Because he can really rap, but he never had a lot of those crazy. That's why I like him better on features. Like, I like his music, don't get me twisted. But when he get on a feature, like with 21 Savage, a lot. That shit was crazy. Yeah. Like, I like him on beats like that where he got to switch it up and come out with a little bit more energy though. Like, you know what I'm saying? Him on those type of beats are so crazy. His slow flow with the fast paced beat is crazy. But a lot of his beats just was slow. It was just a doom doom.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it wasn't a lot of boom to grab you. Yeah. But at the end of the day, when you can rap, it just it makes up for a lot of shit when you can really rap, and he can really rap. Yeah. But a lot of them other niggas, you can't. Like Timbaland tried it. Remember? Yeah, he did. Timbaland Magoo. Yeah, me too. Why you rapping, bro? Go ahead, make these beats. Yeah, and even with some of the songs, I think he did a song with Missy too one time too. And I was just like, yo, Tim, it's not you, Tim. Now, you know what I mean? Like Manny Fresh. I wish Rico was here. I wish Rico was here. Yo, Rico, man, we wish you was here to speak about your boy Manny Fresh. He definitely got that. He definitely got hit with that. Yo, I gotta get it up for him. Yo, I don't believe he really came. I don't really believe he came with that. With Manny Fresh verse was hard, and we had to hit him with the. Me with that bullshit. Rico, yo, we got all the way out of here with that shit. Yo, bro said Manny Fresh verse was crazy. Like, what? Yo, but what's crazy though? Say if he thought that verse was fire, and somebody else wrote it for him. That's what it was. Nobody write that shit. But yo, oh shit, hold on. Manny Fresh definitely produced some dope beats, and then he do a couple of beats for Jeezy. Manny Fresh did. Yeah, I thought he did and what and like from 101. I think he did. I think he did a couple of beats. Yeah, that's fire. Yeah, Manny Fresh was a good producer / beat maker, especially for his whole camp. Hey, question. Hold on. Like off on a tangent though. What the fuck is Birdman? Hey, Birdman and the producer. I know Birdman just. I don't know, man. I think he just. Management. Nigga just be there. Yeah, he just was management. Him and his brothers just. Why the fuck he keep rapping? Like. I think he's supposed to have been the money. He wasn't really a producer. He was the money. My God, he was the money. He was because he didn't produce. You never saw his name. He don't produce. He don't beat make. He don't direct shit. He just be there. He was throwing up gang signs. He was the money. He was the money. Birdman did every video throwing up wild gang signs. You don't know what he do for real. Suge Knight was the same way though. Suge Knight wasn't a producer. His name was on stuff. He was making some money. Suge Knight was definitely producing shit. Suge Knight was in the studios like, yo, take that bullshit ass verse off. Put that one on. Yo, you getting on that song next. Suge Knight was in that motherfucker. He was producing shit. I don't think he was producing. He was bullying. Same difference. He bullied that song. Yeah, but it was his shit. Birdman not making no changes to these songs. He just in the video throwing up gang signs. That's all. I don't think neither one of them had the ear for it though. But Suge Knight ain't try to rap. Yo, Birdman just keep fucking rapping. Yeah. I don't know why. He get on every verse sounding like he talking. I don't even know. That's what he is talking. He talking shit. That's what he doing. I'm Layla's son from the bottom. Ah, man. 2 bottles. What? Miss me with that bullshit. Yo, Birdman and Suge Knight definitely wasn't no producers. Beat makers. I can't see. I don't even think they ever showed a picture of neither one of them behind a board. Nah, it's pictures of the Snoop. I mean, not of Snoop. Of Suge Knight in the studio, like in the mix, like right next to the producer. So he was like involved. He wasn't like nigga wasn't Scotch Storch or nothing, but he was like he was there though. Like I don't know what Birdman do. Like I don't know what he ain't the money because he don't pay nobody. What he do?
I don't know, man.
That nigga don't pay producers. He don't pay. This ain't got nothing to do with it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know why I broke Birdman up.
But no, that's true though, because we talk about producers and beat makers, and then we realized, he didn't do nothing. I mean,
hold on. Him and Manny Fresh was in a group, right? Like, what was it? Big Timers.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Whoa. Hold on. That was a group, right?
Yeah.
They had multiple songs, right?
Yes.
So wait, I'm confused. Did he produce anything? Did he make anything?
No, it was Manny Fresh. Manny Fresh was there. He was the in-house producer, beat maker, everything. And
like I said, that nigga either.
Yeah, and that's why he left. that's why he went his way and they went their way. As I said, I think that's when he started coming across the Jeezys and started producing for them. Because he started leaving the camp.
But Diddy is another one that raps, produce, beats, make, direct. Star in the video, produce the video, make the video, pay for the video.
But at least Diddy admits that somebody ghostwrite his stuff.
That's true. I think that changes your outlook on it.
He says because he even said in the song, he said I might not write rhymes, but I write checks. I'll sign checks or whatever. True. Yeah. So I mean, hey,
but if you got a nigga ghostwrite your shit and you still trash, something wrong.
But I think people.
No, because if I'm gonna let you know I have a ghostwriter, my ghostwriter finna be fire. I'm about to be spitting some hot shit.
Listen, we had an episode about ghostwriting before, and I think we want to spin the block on it again, kind of briefly. But I think a ghostwriter writes tailored to that person.
But that's an insult. If I already suck, why would you tailor write this bullshit to me so I can still suck? I could have just wrote this shit if it was gonna be whack anyway.
Well, maybe his interpretation of rap was worse.
Give me a fire Diddy verse. Not even fire. Give me a decent Diddy verse right now.
What I just said. He said I don't write rhymes. I write checks.
I said a verse.
That's part of the verse.
That's literally a piece of a line in the song.
I don't know. So everything else he was saying was it didn't sound good. Not even when he did the tribute to Big, Missing You. Like it wasn't.
That was crazy.
It was alright. It wasn't fire. It was.
Nah, it just sounded like he was having a conversation.
Yeah,
but he had a couple songs too though. Like with Big, he had a song with Big where he was rapping. Well, he wasn't rapping. He was talking. Damn, he has a couple good ones. What was it? Hello, good morning. He rapped on that, right?
I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure he rapped on that. Oh, hold on, that Angel shit with Rick Ross.
Okay, he did all right with that.
Come on, that's probably the best verse this nigga's ever had in his life.
Didn't he rap on Hate Me Now? He rapped on Hate Me Now, and he rapped on
You Can Hate Me Now.
Yeah, and
see. So that shit was trash too.
Yeah, but what about the other one with Big? It was Big and Buster. I think it was where Big said Tyson Jordan. I can't think of the name of the song. Jackson, did he rap on that song too?
I don't know. I don't remember.
I'm trying to think of the name of that song. I'm trying to think of the name of the song. I can't think of the song, but hey, it is what it is.
I mean, Diddy might be the most successful rap producer turned rapper ever.
Yeah, because he had 2 albums out.
And them shit actually did well too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie.
And then he came out again. Remember, he came out with Dirty Money. He was with the girls. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. That's the one he did with the Rick Ross.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So, that was fire though. He has reinvented himself a lot as a person that can produce in all those eras.
Yeah.
Like you were still doing it in the 90s. You did it in the early 2000s. Late. Like you still can do it. Mm-hmm. Like a lot of people don't have that type of longevity. I couldn't.
And I heard he coming out with an album now. He's trying to come out with an album now. He's working on an album. He's spoken about it. I mean, it's probably gonna be more produced lace. I hope he don't rap. It's probably more features and all that.
It's bad when you gotta say I hope that he
knows. But hey, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm the type of person I like people to stay in their lane, especially if they're succeeding. You know, if you succeeding, keep that. You know,
because now you just being greedy. Yeah. Why you over here trying to rap?
Yeah, you know what I mean? Yeah.
All that money you making over here producing, now you over here trying to rap too. Yeah. And you're not good at it. Now you just taking up space.
I just think it'd be maybe because you want that shine. Definitely, that's what it is. It must be
he was in every video. You know he want that shine.
Yeah, so that's why.
He was in your video, my video, the other nigga video. Yep. He ain't even like some of them niggas. He was just in their video, bro.
Yep. Hey, it is what it is. Hey. I know this conversation went longer if we had the other thing because man, I know we heard some crazy stuff out here about these beat makers and
Rico would have said some bullshit.
Oh man,
especially when we said Manny Fresh.
Hey, listen, Rico, if you ain't watching now, you can play it back. We talking shit. And yeah, we missing our boy His. I know His would have had some facts, and he would definitely
he would drop some knowledge.
Yeah, he definitely drop some knowledge on it. What's the name? You know, two table mates is missing today. They didn't get a chance to hear the fire intro we got now, and we're gonna play it again out as we exit out of here. Another night, man. You know what I'm saying? We putting in this time, man. We like I said, we already up at episode 12. We trying to get it. We gonna go. We right now about to go on and on and on. Listen, I got all my episodes already lined up, man. I'm ahead of the game. I'm trying to go.
Listen, don't try to jump on the wave when these sponsors come. The party start jumping, and everybody start waving. Don't try to jump on.
Listen. Hey. I didn't use it today, but what he just said was so fire. I gotta use it. Because when we start going, man, I don't want to hear nothing. I want to. I don't know how many people know. You know, God rest in peace to Biz Markie. Don't catch the vapors. And because you know why, we're gonna hit you with that quick third base. We got the gas face because when I see you at the door when we doing something, then we start having the real gas. Because don't worry about it. It's gonna be somebody at this table. You're gonna be like, oh, he got him out. Nope, I don't want to hear nothing. I don't want to hear anything.
Nothing.
No, like I said, it takes dedication and groundwork to get to a certain level. The success don't happen overnight. So we trying to get it, and it's not just me. It's my team. You know, the other nights at the round table. The 119 media group, we pushing this, and once it goes, like I said, it's gonna go. And he just stated all facts. Like I said, once we start going, and you're gonna be like, you know what? He was trying to, he was tagging me in, and he was telling me stuff like this. I don't want to hear nothing. Like I said, you can play back any of our episodes. They are on Facebook, they on YouTube, they on Spotify.
You ain't got no job. You might as well go play it back. You got nothing to do. You ain't doing nothing. Go play it back.
You can listen, like I said, you can listen to any of our episodes, past episodes. Like I said, we already on episode 12. Like I said, once we start getting up to them big numbers, them 20s and them 30s, man.
Y'all can't even count that high.
Listen, I ain't. Like I said, I'm already advanced ahead of that. And like I said, we starting to get connections outside of here. That's gonna really turn
people.
Yeah, really gonna turn this left. Like I said, some of my table mates missed today. They even vouch for it. Like what we doing, we grinding outside of this. This is something, like I said, we're trying to make big. But
all I know is once I get this McDonald's sponsorship, don't talk to me crazy.
Oh man!
Once I get sponsored by these McNuggets, you can't talk to me no more. The price gonna go up when this salty fry gang. We up in here.
Listen, quoting Fat Joe, yesterday price ain't tomorrow's price.
Respectfully,
hey, we out of here. Y'all have a good night.
Whoop.
Oh yeah. Gather around if you able, we the knights at a round table. This that underground gutter, that butter before the label. No water down sound if you drown, that's cause the flow heavy. Hit you with the views on rhythm and blues, no wretched. Everything potent when spoken word emerge. Bars too light, you cannot submerge. Gotta bring that hard rock where they drop and move earth. Blow back trees, clearing the land for new turf. Cake without icing, thunder without lightning. Delivery and presence, essence, they all tied in. Trident like Poseidon when I'm out there making waves. So you gonna need a hydrant if you trying to set a blaze. Wordplay on javelin. Okay, we on the road, so watch out when we barrel in. MCs battling, trying to see who's best. When they're looking in the crowd, trying to see who's next. Gotta fly, sit up high like the eagle's nest. Bars sharp as a blade. Be careful, they might slay you. On guard, bring your sword when you come to the knight's table. Yeah.